Oh, I'm gonna try another one. This one is Weeding by Holland Hewitt. I'm not sure how to say their name. The day before we left on a 2-week trip, I stood looking at my garden, feeling regretful. It had never looked better. The flowers seemed to all be blooming at once. The black caps ripe, the tomatoes green but perfectly round. I preemptively mourned for the state it was sure to be in upon my return. When we got back, as soon as we drove up, in fact, my fears were confirmed. The garden looked as though we had been away for years. The feet of the blueberry bushes were choked with small grasses, bindweed, and had conquered the currant bush. And some yellow. Oh, bindweed had conquered the currant bush. Okay, not the blueberries. And some yellow flowering weed had grown as tall as the asparagus, which is to say, over my head. All our hard work had been undone in a matter of weeks. Where would we find the time to fix this? There was only enough time to keep things running in our lives, never enough to correct for a problem as big, as exhausting as this. My instinct was to avoid the garden, but my young sons, undeterred by the weeds, hopped out of the car, pulled me toward the gate, and got to work foraging, picking midnight blueberries and scarlet cherry tomatoes and spiny cucumbers, wiping them across their palms before eating them through the middle. As they ate, I decided to begin weeding, as though I was certain that what little I could do in the next 5 minutes would be negligible. I pulled the first weed and it came up effortlessly with zero resistance. I am not relating to this at all. This seems like a really dumb boomer story. I'm not apologizing. I laughed, a single surprised haw. What luck to have chosen the easiest one on my first go. Yeah, this has to be a boomer. But the next weed was the same. Then the next. Within minutes, I had a pile worthy of a wheelbarrow. I sat on my heels, looked down the length of our garden, and felt a kind of vertigo. This task, which I had dreaded before it even happened because I was on vacation, which had disheartened me weeks before, had been nearly effortless. There were lots of reasons why, from diligently weeding the garden for years to soil on that day, soft from a recent rain, crumbling from the mornings. Wow, all the reasons to just give up. I'm skipping to the prompt because there's 3 sentences left and I can't take it anymore. Write about a time you dreaded something, but it turned out to be okay. Maybe even easy or pleasant. Try to isolate the moment of realization. How did it feel? I'm just going to talk about it. How about the time I was called precancerous from a disease that I was given by a man because men won't get tested? Yeah, this isn't a problem. Oh my God, we went on vacation. We went on vacation for so long that there were weeds in the garden, and I don't think I could handle it. What?